And we are back on Big Board Sports. Roger Weiland, Chris Honorado. We are at Mohawk Honda on this Monday morning, and we always talk with UAlbany men's lacrosse head coach Scotty Marr. And good morning, Coach. How are you on this Monday?
I'm doing great. How you guys doing? How's my boy Nick doing?
Nick Bonnery. I haven't run into Nick yet. Just saw his lovely wife, Kim, but I'm sure Nick will be around before it's all said and done. And I know you're doing well, man. I mean, we built up last week at, going to be a tough game against Vermont. They're ranked. They get a really good player, and it all sounded really good. And then you just went out and whacked them at 21-5.
Yeah, I give my staff a lot of credit. We were really prepared. I thought we were as prepared for them as we have been for anybody all year, and I liked our attitude going into the game as far as the players are concerned. We had a lot of respect for Vermont. They've been playing well, and I think when you do that and you take that kind of approach, you can play better, better than you expected, and you can really take it to a team like them just because you were prepared and you gave them the respect they deserve. So I thought that was part of our success, was really being prepared for this game.
Are you, Scott Marr, playing your best right now? I mean, is this you want to peak at the end before the playoffs roll around, but it seems like you just are clicking right now on all cylinders. And I think you even said in postgame, don't know that you can be playing a whole lot better than you are right now.
I think we can play better. I think if we're satisfied with how we're playing in the middle of March, then we're going to be in trouble come May, because a lot of teams are going to improve. So we still need to do things better. We're still making some careless turnovers. We turned the ball over 15 times the other day, so that's not a number we want to see at the end of the day. So we can work there, and our man up finally got off the schneid in a way, but we got to continue to be consistent with that. And so there's still plenty of room for improvement for us, and we'll go back to the drawing board today. Only have one day to prepare for Canisius tomorrow, so we'll just have a quick turnaround here. But we have to keep improving. If we sit back and rest on our laurels, we're going to be awfully sad come the end of the season.
UAlbany Lacrosse head coach Scott Marr with us here on Big Board Sports, 104.5 The Team, ESPN Radio, coming off a 21-5 beatdown of Vermont on Saturday. And up next is Canisius, 3 o'clock at home on Tuesday, and a quick turnaround, obviously. Coach, I know you can't do it, but the fans are wondering, who can we blame for this schedule early on? It'll be, the second time you play a couple or 3 games in the span of 1 week. How difficult does that make it now to kind of quickly turn the page and get ready for Canisius on Tuesday?
Well, I can only blame myself because I make the schedule, so it is what it is. We like to play a couple of midweek games, during the course of the year, and I don't start as early as everybody else, so we're a couple games behind most teams right now, but we'll catch up to them with a couple midweek games here. It's a good stretch for us. It's actually fun to just get one day of practice and then go right back out and play again, and then we play Saturday, then we play again next Wednesday. So it's a good stretch for us. It's a good test of our mental state and how well we can get prepared on short notice for teams. And there's a lot of positives that come out of it, and we're excited for tomorrow for sure to get Canisius and then move on from there. But it is what it is. We said it's better than practice, that's for sure. We get to go out and play and have some fun.
Scotty, if you look at the way this team has played so far this season, there's so many players that can beat you on a given day. I mean, any team to try to prepare for your team, right? You can't even key on just a couple because there's too many to key on.
Yeah, I agree. I think we're a dangerous team in that regard because you really obviously Connor's our guy, and now you have DeHoga as a freshman, but you can't overlook Sean Eccles, Jacob Patterson has 7 goals the other day, Justin Ray 3 goals, Kyle McClancy. I just think we do have a lot of depth, and we have a lot of guys who are capable of scoring. So it does make it difficult for teams to try to do, throw a zone or throw a shutoff or anything like that on us because we do have so many guys who can score. And we're very unselfish. 16 of our 21 goals the other day were assisted, and that's just good, solid team offense, and guys are sharing the ball. And So it is difficult, and if we can keep that up again, it makes it very difficult for teams to scout us and try to come up with a game plan of who to stop. So we're very, very pleased with how everybody's contributing.
What's the scouting report on Canisius?
Honestly, we just started looking at them yesterday. I mean, they've only lost a couple of games. They've got a couple wins under their belt. New coach this year for them, so it's a whole new kind of system, and their personnel is a little bit different than they were last year. But good solid team. I think if we come out and we play like we're capable and do the right things with the ball, I think we should be in pretty good shape. But again, it's an opportunity for a team like Canisius to play the number one team in the country and create that kind of a buzz for themselves and give themselves a signature win. So we have to be prepared. We certainly have to be prepared for everybody to play their best game against us at this point. So we'll be ready to go.
Scotty, I heard you respond to a question post-game Saturday about the UMBC upset in basketball NCAA tournament, and did you bring that up to your guys at all, that, hey, look, a number one team can go down at any moment? And you said you really stay away from anything that could have a negative effect. And I'm just curious, where does that positive attitude, that mindset come from in your life? What is it that always makes you so positive?
It's hard to say. I think you gain a lot of that just over time, and I think my dad really was very positive when I was a kid. He always ended on positives with us. He always taught me to talk to my players and end on positive notes with them, so they feel reassured and it gives them self-confidence. But I think over the last couple of years we've really done a nice job of I've been enlightened. You can learn from anybody, and my assistants have done a great job. And Merrick Thompson and Derek Eccles went and saw John Gordon speak a couple years ago, and then we jumped on the energy bus, and we kind of made it a team thing as opposed to just being necessarily from me or from my staff. We really tried to include the kids in it as well. So I think it does, like I said, it comes from a variety of different places, and you learn along the way how things work for kids, better or worse. And I give a lot of credit again to my father. Coach Adele was very positive with me at Maryland. But again, just with my staff in general now, these last 3 or 4 years, I think we've really done a really nice job of being very, very positive with our players, and you can see the results from that. Again, kids really enjoy positive feedback, and then it's not that we're not hard on them or not truthful with them, but good, honest feedback is positive as well. And sometimes it might not be the feedback they want to hear, but it's the true feedback, and then I think that's what makes kids better over time.
Well, I know one thing, Scotty. If I'm a player at any level, at any sport, and I'm seeing 16 like UMBC beating the one Virginia, I'm going, you got to be careful. That's why you got to show up and play every single day, because you let your guard down. There's a lot of good players out there, and all of a sudden you are, your backs are against the wall. You're fighting like crazy, and you can't get over the top like Virginia the other night against UMBC. That is still a stunner. Yeah,
it definitely is. And like I said, I see that, but at the same time, we're trying not to put in their heads that they have the possibility of losing, because we just talk about the process, and we don't talk about winning or losing before the game. We just talk about the process of the game, how we're going to get ground balls, how we're going to score, how we're going to defend. So that, bringing up a kind of a reverse negative or a negative thought to put in their head before the game is not something that we like to do. And certainly I think they all watch the game and they all see that and they all understand, that we are the number one team in the country and people are going to be gunning for us. So I don't think it's something that has to really be spoken.
Scotty, congrats on the big win again, and good luck on Tuesday. Quick turnaround for the 3 o'clock in the afternoon, not 7, 3 o'clock tomorrow at Casey Stadium.
Yeah, I appreciate it, guys. Have a great day.